Hey, this is Chris, and in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to integrate Marketo with Call Loop so you can start capturing leads from text messages using our text to join feature. So text a keyword to our short code, and you can start capturing those emails. We'll automatically push them to Marketo so you can start a campaign, start automation, and essentially build your list through text. So let's get started. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to head over to Account in the top right in Call Loop. And from here, we're going to click on Integrations. And on the bottom here, we're going to see Marketo. So if we click on the link or the logo, it's going to ask us for the client ID and the client secret. So let's head over to Marketo. I'll show you how to get this. All right, so once you're in Marketo, if you click on Admin in the top right, and launch point right over here. Okay, so what we need to do is we're going to create a new service, and we're going to call this simply Call Loop. And we're going to select the service. You're not going to see Call Loop in the list here, so you just need to select Custom and Description. We can just call it Text Messaging and API User Only, whichever user you want here. So we're going to go ahead and create that. All right, now it's going to create the service. We click on View Details, and it's going to pop up the client ID and the client secret. So I'm just going to copy the client ID, and voila, we're good. So we're just going to click Connect. And if everything works out, you should see that it's integrated, and then you should see kind of this disconnect button there. If it didn't connect, I would just double check that you put in the right credentials. All right, so now what we need to do is we're just going to go to Home. We're going to create a new group. I'm just going to call this Marketo Text to Join. Okay, so allow resubscribes. What this will do is essentially allow people to re-opt in or resubscribe to the group. If you set this to no, the reason you'd set it to no is typically when you're giving away some sort of coupon or some sort of discount or some sort of redemption that you don't want people to keep opting in to get. So in most cases, just keep this to yes. Notifications, we'll send you an email when somebody joins your group, but because we're going to add them to Marketo, I would just set that to no. And then don't worry about integration here. All we need to do is create our group. And next step is create a follow-up. And this is going to be the text message, basically the text message sequence people are going to get when they text in our keyword. So we just set it to send immediately. And once we get to the follow-up, we are simply just going to create our text message. So again, they're going to text in a keyword. This is the message they're going to receive once they text in. Okay, something simple like that for giving away a PDF or a report. Because keep in mind, this is going to add them to Marketo, and Marketo can then send out an automated email to them. So we click here. We're going to click Marketo, and here you're going to select your list. So you'll need to first create a list in Marketo and select this. And then also too, you're going to select what phone field you want Call Loop to put the phone number in. And we'll select email address. Okay. So thanks. Right now, we can also continue this conversation to actually capture a name or a full name. So if I want to capture a full name, I would select that. Now let me take a step up here and actually put in this message. So after they reply with the email, I could just say, please reply with your full name. Okay. So when they reply with their full name, we're going to tell Call Loop that they're going to save that reply as a full name. And now we can actually use merge fields. So Chris, and that is pretty much it. So we're going to create this follow-up. I'm going to turn this on. Now we can head over to keywords, and we're simply just going to attach a keyword to the group. So people can text in a keyword and get added to our group, which would then get the follow-up to capture the email, the full name, and send it to our Marketo list. All right, so let's go ahead. I'm going to open up my cell phone, and I'm going to type in the phone number 38470. I'm going to put in the keyword fused and send that text. Okay. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to get that response, right? We just created Gmail. I'll send that in. Okay, now I'm going to get this other response, which is going to ask me for the full name. So I'll put Chris Brisson and send that in. And now we're going to get that final text message. So there it is. So now let's go to Marketo and actually see this contact in our Marketo account. All right, so now that we're in Marketo, we actually want to view the leads for this list. So if we click on the logo, you click on lead database, it's going to take you over here. And on the left side, we have group lists. So this is the list, right? So test, that's the list that we have. I'm going to click on leads, and we should see that lead, that call loop added to Marketo. So if I click on the lead, we can actually see the first name, last name, email address, right? So first name, last name, email, and the phone number was put into the mobile phone field. So that's it. So the other thing to do is if you want to actually add someone to, let's say, a marketing automation campaign, what you would do is you can create a smart list, and from that smart list, you could just say added to list is, and then that actual list name. So whenever that contact is added, and they're added to that list, then it will start this actual flow, which in this example, we just have a webhook. So that is pretty much it, guys. Enjoy. It's really simple to set up, and you can set it up for as many keywords as you want, as many groups. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. So thanks a lot.